Hey, Prim, did you pick up the marks like I asked you to?
Yeah, they're right over there.
Perhaps I should have specified. The marks, the 4 humans on the Earth formation shaped like a phallus?
Oh yes, I picked them up on my way back from McDoubles. They're right over there.
What are you talking about? We needed the star of big, not the star of huge. These were the marks you...
Okay, well that's confusing because these 4 big guys just so happen to be on an Earth formation shaped like a phallus. Oh well, we'll just release them.
Release? No, incinerate. I'm not making the fucking drive back to Earth. We just entered Taco Belly in 5, and there's no fuel stations. Just hit the button that says incinerate and come help me unload the groceries.
Yeah, okay, boss. Uh-oh.
What?
I hit the button, but I didn't read the label before I pressed it. Open doors and give guns.
Why would we have a button that says...
Yo, I really enjoyed the way those aliens conducted science.
I didn't.
Reminded me of my college days.
I mean, the only reason I'm sitting down right now is because we have to record, but it hurts.
They were just kind of putting everything in your ass.
You enjoyed that?
I still have it.
You still have it?
It's in there.
They really went to town on Andrew specifically.
Yeah.
They gaped the shit out of Andrew. I woke up from the anesthesia when that was happening. You know, like Clockwork Orange, where they peel his eyes open? They did that to your ass. They have a whole machine that does that. They had to put an extra piece on, though, to get a bigger grip because your shit was so fat.
I overheard them talking, and it turns out the only thing they could fit in mine was a piece of piano wire, and they're like, man, this has to be the straightest man we've ever seen.
You just changed science back on their homeworld, dude.
Neil deGrasse Tyson was taking notes.
Doplex, there was something while we were escaping from the aliens that you were desperate to talk to us about.
I was trying to fall asleep the other night, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna run my brain through its paces, and I want to do this with you boys. You start making sentences in your mind. All right, you can't stop. You just got to keep.
Alec
going.
Baldwin shot a woman.
I went to Walmart, and then I met a man, and he asked me if I wanted to suck his penis, and I said yes, and then his name was Yellow, and he gave me $6.
His name was Yellow?
So do we build off that
You
now?
just keep going. Yeah, it's like it's good brain exercises. You keep your mind going.
Is that a good brain exercise? I went to Walmart and met a man named Yellow and sucked his penis.
You've described a podcast.
If you think about it, beef is just one big brain exercise.
Guys, I've got a really good idea for the podcast. What if we take turns saying sentences?
What is different about it than normally composing sentences in your brain?
The kicker.
The stupidest fucking intro we've ever had. I love this. Hey, welcome back to BeefBoys.
Yeah, welcome back to
here,
BeefBoys.
We made it.
Season 3, baby.
Season 3. Courtney, shoot all the audience for real.
My whole life's been in shambles since we haven't been doing this.
I felt like I've been in limbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It feels weird, like when Sundays roll around, which was when we record these, and I do nothing, and I'm like, wait a second, I feel a beef-shaped hole in my anus.
It's crazy too when you go on holiday because like when you're fucking stuck in a routine, all you want is to be like, I just want to do nothing for a wee while, and then you do nothing for 3 days, and you're like, this fucking sucks.
I'm
I must
depressed.
be
This
routine.
sucks, ass.
Yeah, so that's what the last month and a half has been like.
Tag a fucking mate who does absolutely fuck all.
Your third at has to kiss you.
Your third at has to suck the man named Yellow.
You guys ever think about like how, like, I feel like YouTube took me from an NPC into like a real person, and not saying that like YouTube does that, but like I started YouTube and I was doing phase challenges and like put headphones on and try and read your friend's lips and like chubby bunny challenge and food.
Hot spicy noodles.
Dude, I had a thing on the back of my car that subscribed to the big dog that I drove around with, thinking like it was like it was sick.
Oh.
Dude, like no, like take how much that hurts and then like multiply it by 100. That's what I feel like every day when I think about myself 5 years ago.
Can you put that back on your car?
Dude, I think I'd rather kill myself. If Saul like put me in a room and stuck a pen in my neck and made me breathe through it, and he was like, either drive around with your YouTube channel on the back of your car, or I'll kill you. I'd be like, just finish it, dude.
Just finish the
Push me in the
job.
spike hole. Do you think about it at any point in your life where it's like, what? Who was I? Like, I wasn't
Absolutely all
a
the
fully
time.
Oh, yeah.
functioning human being.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Tell us
Especially
that.
like back in university, you think back to the shit, then you're like, what the fuck was I doing?
Fuck all.
I think about that all the time whenever I go back and I watch like my first videos ever. Because I did a video, it was called The Worst Times to Have to Poop. And it was like the worst fucking thing. Like even now, like when I go back and you know what, fuck it, Courtney,
Courtney,
here,
play the whole thing right
Courtney,
now.
put a clip right here.
Are you sure you're okay?
This was my second YouTube video ever. So like I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know anything about audio or like cameras. So like the audio is like just garbage and it's just like overlaid these like fart sounds. And it's just like
I like how that hasn't changed.
yeah, I know, right?
Dude.
You're watching it and the audio makes you cringe and the jokes aren't funny, but the farts still get you. You're like, okay,
Oh,
maybe,
yeah.
maybe this isn't so
Alright.
bad.
Yeah.
I was
Dude.
still cooking.
One of my first YouTube videos, or it wasn't one of my first, but so the Jake Paul God Church song or whatever came out like this fucking
Yeah.
6 years ago almost now.
Yeah.
Or yeah. My idea was I'm going to learn it phonetically backwards and then sing it like that.
Yeah.
And then reverse it and then just see. Like, what idea is that? What is the idea, though,
Yeah, what's
James?
the hook?
What's the hook? Why did you do it? And I spent 6 hours doing it, and I did it, and I still posted it because back then it was like anything's content for me.
Right.
But it
Yeah.
didn't sound like it. Just sounded like someone talking in reverse. It was horrible.
Well, God's church.
I want to see it so bad. I want to see it.
I still
so
have it. I
bad.
can
Yeah,
show
I
you
really
guys.
want to see it.
Courtney
Please
put
do.
16 clips of it right here.
Yeah, Courtney, put a clip of it right here.
It's it radiate the snake and a flow of it on the and 6 months and never done it before.
Sometimes I think about like if motherfuckers saw that, it would change their opinion of me forever. Like knowing that I was that at some
Oh,
point.
I mean, I had the
Yeah.
same thing. Like, I don't think I ever did like phase challenges and shit like that because I wasn't as internet savvy. I wasn't online that hard.
Mm.
But my shit sucks the farther you go back. I mean, I had a Let's Play channel.
Everyone, here's an exclusive clip from Andrew's Let's Play channel.
Yo, speaking of over the hedge, Doplex, you was fucking.
You were over the fucking.
You were over the fucking.
You're over the
hedge.
borders, my friend.
Yeah,
Almost.
I was kind of over the hedge, I guess you could say. I went on a half cross country road trip that was fucking awesome, and then I came back and then I was laid off from my job. So that was cool.
Babe, I'm so glad we can spend so much money because I earn so much money at my cool job that I can't wait to get back home to.
It was like, wait, my mom crashed a Lamborghini into my house. I fire the.
Wait, real quick before Dopix tells us about his cool fucking holiday. What's the lamest app you have on your phone?
Dude, in like 2016, in my senior year of high school, like every guy in the school had that app where it's like, this is what a 357 Magnum sounds like.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is what
I
a
remember
44
those.
Magnum sounds like, and you could
Yeah.
like load bullets into it. It's so
Yeah.
stupid.
I will say though that gun app was fun for one thing, and it was on like field trips
Oh,
or something.
right,
If
yeah.
you were just with your friends, you just load one bullet into the revolver and spin it, and you could play Russian roulette. And then you
I thought
just
you were
like
gonna say
pass
on
it around.
school shooting trips.
Yeah,
Yeah,
school
basically.
shooting trips.
Oh yeah, Russian roulette was a good meme with that. I think that's
Yeah.
why everyone
Yeah.
had it because we
I
would all
think
do
so.
that during class.
Yeah.
I was in AP psychology my senior year, and I
Ask
was
pussy
like,
psychology.
yeah, exactly. You learn how to talk
read
to the
pussy lips.
lips or whatever.
Yeah, you learn how to be a pussy whisperer.
But
Talk for me. Want a break from the ads? Download Pussy Premium. Pussy Plus $6.99.
fucking, so I was in ass pussy psychology my senior year, and I thought I was ready for it, and but then my senior year was just like tag a mate who does fuck all. Like I didn't do anything. So I'm in like
mate
this
with me.
college level course, just not doing anything, not doing homework, not studying, all that shit. But I still wanted to get the credits for it, I guess. And I was not prepared at all. All I knew was fucking Freud like pegging his mom or some shit when she was asleep, because that was a hard one to miss.
Yeah.
So I'm in the AP psychology test. There's like all the AP classes are in like one big room, and all the teachers are like hovering around. And it was not an open book, but you could actually like utilize the textbook, so you could highlight in it and put like little stickers and shit.
Cool.
So you could use that on part of the test. I just pretended I was doing that, but I had my phone out just like under it, like not anything crazy, just looking shit up. I highlighted something and I was gonna copy it and paste it into the search bar, and I hit something different. I still don't know what to this day. And it just started reading out loud at full volume. The psychology of the human mind is, and 100 people just turn and look at me, and everyone knew it was me. But I was just like, who is that? Who's doing that? What the fuck? Are you cheating? You're gonna cheat right now? This is fucking.
That's so
Come on, people. Education is serious.
Now that's using psychology.
Dude, that shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they should have given me points for that.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but that was the most embarrassing fucking moment of my life. And then I got pulled out into the hallway, and I automatically failed it. And I had to go back in and get all my stuff while everyone's looking at me and just walk out. And my teacher really liked me, and he was like one of the football coaches. Yeah. And he was like so fucking disappointed. He's like, I don't even want to look at you, bro. You're such a fucking loser. I was like, bruh.
Android did you so dirty.
Yeah.
No, that was when I had an iPhone.
Oh, so
I had an iPhone
so
for like 2 years in high school because I was like, I can't be in group chats. What the fuck?
What the hell?
What the shit?
When I was at college, we had what's called the Math Emporium. And it was just this big-ass room full of computers for you to do the different math assignments and shit. And you would take your tests in there. I put in an answer, and it said it was wrong, but when you read it, it was the exact same answer. So I like took a picture of it to send to someone to be like, what the fuck is this bullshit? And then one of the, the hall monitor ass ladies came over and was like, what were you doing? Were you cheating? And I was like, I just took a picture. I took a picture because the math brain game did me wrong.
Was she levitating?
Dirty. Yeah.
Was her pussy speaking?
Yeah.
I see you have a cellular phone.
Yeah, she fucking pulls her zipper down and it's like the eye of Sauron pussy, and it's like, I fucking saw the fucking phone, you bitch.
It starts sucking him in and everything else around him. He gets banished to the pussy realm.
And then he wakes up and he's like 17 sentences into his brain exercise.
I'm sucking off Mr. Yellow in the pussy universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Yellow, what are you doing here?
Yo, speaking of Mr. Yellow, you went to New Mexico.
I did. Speaking of Yellow, that's a great transition. I went to Breaking Bad.
Did you actually go to the house?
No, we were going to, but we brought our dog with us.
You drove through the front window.
Yeah, right. Just crashed right through their gate. We brought our dog with us, and I wanted to go like into fucking Los Pollos Hermanos and shit. We wanted to do the whole thing. But I've come to the conclusion that New Mexico is cursed. You guys know how in Breaking Bad, they make it look so fucking empty. Like there is not a single soul on the street.
Yeah.
It is like that in real life. Like it is dead on like that in real life. There is
no one wants to be outside.
Nobody out there. Like it looks like a fucking
a
facade.
godforsaken place.
What's weird is like it's so fucking clean. Like it's easily like the cleanest city I've ever seen in my life. But there is not a soul. Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
But anyway, yeah, so fucking I had like some crazy ass nightmares while I was sleeping in New Mexico. That shit fucking spooked me. I told you boys about
Mr. Yellow!
Mr. Yellow, what are you doing here? Did you come through the pussy into my dream? But I just want to talk about my road trip for just a wee while. It was great. It was amazing hitting the wide open skies and getting to... Mainly what I want to talk about is this roadside Taco Bell I went to, where this man who was working alone, it was at a rest stop. There was a little mini Taco Bell inside of it. It was a really weird experience because I asked him like about something, and like this man talked about the menu items at Taco Bell like he was crafting like the food of the god. I just simply asked him like, what's in the breakfast crunch wrap, if you don't mind me asking? He's like, well, first I take the tortillas and I put it on the grill. And I let it sit for 30 seconds, and then I rub it with some butter, and then I put some steak on it. It's been so long. I'm trying to remember like everything that happened because this was a while.
You
This was
fucking
like
any lot
I
lizards?
tried some gas station pussy.
I ate
Yeah,
some
you get any
fucking-
lot lizards up on your dick?
What's a lot lizard?
You don't know what a lot lizard is?
They're like prostitutes that specifically hang out at overnight truck stops and they fuck the truckers.
I see.
Yeah.
No, we did have some pretty wild truck stop experiences. Like somebody wrote on the walls, like basically like, I want to be humiliated, please.
Hey, it's hard to find out in New Mexico, dude. You got to put yourself out
The
there.
go get 'em attitude.
Yeah. And then we stopped at another truck stop and there was this guy who was like washing his hands. I started washing my hands and he came and he started washing his hands right next to me. And like he started like just drinking the water out of the sink and then spitting it out. And then like spitting it out and so much fucking blood came out of this man's mouth.
What the
Like
fuck?
I was like legitimately like I was like trying to like step away from him because like you don't know what the fuck this guy has. He's just like vomiting
Yeah.
blood into this like sink. And then he it's like
Yeah,
nothing
exactly.
happened.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, but he had like the most like nonchalant demeanor about it. Like if I even bleed a little bit, I'm like, fuck, what do I do? But this man was like leaking blood, and he was just like,
It's happening
Yeah.
again.
there was a lot more experiences out on the road that I can't really remember right now. But the trip itself was fun.
Fucking Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew, what's good?
He put out a new song recently. I wanted to show you guys. I don't know if you guys caught wind of
Yeah,
it yet.
yeah, I did.
Yeah, let's
Just put it on.
let's peep Andrew's new
Showcase it
track.
for you guys. I think it's a really great song. He also did a whole YouTube Shorts like advertising campaign for it that I think was.
I'm trying to capitalize on that
Right.
that algo.
That's good,
You know,
yeah.
it's really hot right now. YouTube's pushing it really hard, so I figured that would be the best way to get my music
Yeah,
out
I
there.
agree. Yeah. Let's hear what you've been working on.
I
Mr.
really like
Miller.
the thumbnail you got going here.
I'm usually the one who does a lot of the thumbnail stuff for us. I was a little upset when I heard you kind of like went behind my back and just
Yeah,
did
you
this
kinda did your own thing.
yourself. But I can say like it did work out. I'll be honest. Like I don't know if
Listen,
I could do
I didn't want to go behind anybody's back, but I had a vision for this piece.
Oh, I can see.
I just really felt like that encapsulated what it was
agree.
about.
Yeah.
Now, the
Um,
important thing about a thumbnail is how well it scales down. So, James, could you just scroll out just so we can show the people what this looks like at thumbnail size? As
Yeah.
well?
That,
A bit-
that
bit-
was
bit
pretty
smaller,
good.
bit
to
smaller.
me.
That's pretty
Bit smaller,
iconic.
That's
still pretty big.
that's as small as it
Yeah.
will go for some
Yeah.
reason. Well, first, Andrew, can you read your disclaimer real quick?
Yeah, so disclaimer, Andrew Miller is a hidden gem in the hip hop community.
true.
If you are seeing this, then that means you are lucky. Not only is Andrew Miller a
Go
Christian
buy a lotto
rapper,
ticket.
It's true.
but a dope one at that. Now is the time to
agree.
turn up the volume, relax, and enjoy the video.
That's exactly
and
what
oh
I'll do.
yeah, Jesus is king.
All facts.
Thank you.
That's all facts.
Play
no
that
printer.
shit.
Look at those effects.
Ooh.
Yo.
This one's a little more
I
serious.
thought this was
than
rap,
the
not
others.
rock and roll.
For real. I don't even get that. Damn.
Damn, Andrew, you're staring us down.
How'd you get the camera at that angle?
Courtney.
Courtney
Hill.
filmed this?
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Spot 'em, got 'em, boom, pow. How do y'all like me now? How do y'all like me now? Spot 'em, got 'em, boom, pow. How do y'all like
Now,
me
who's
now?
them in this scenario, Andrew?
The sinners. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
the secular world at large.
I see. Spot him, got him. I get.
Or people who don't listen to my music. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
Which, you know, they might as well be non-Christians.
Right.
Wait,
the best
I
in
think
the
you guys
Christian rap
missed this. Andrew hit a crazy move right here.
Ooh. Damn. All right, Andrew. I see you.
With my click, I be round round with the bros. In the back
Wait, what did you
seat,
say? Brown round where my clit?
every day is a new day.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, what did you say?
You know, when I write these things and record them and you know
Right.
everything, like it's kind of just it's all from
You
the
do it off
Lord.
the dome.
It's pretty. So I don't really remember. We'd have to go back to see what
Well,
I said.
I guess my
Um,
question is, did you mean like clit as in like clitoris or like clip as in
Let me
like the
show
clip
you
of your
how you
gun? Because as far as I know, if you're a Christian rapper, I don't know why you're rapping about shooting people. That seems
I'd
like
also
against
like to
the
point
word
out
of the
there's-
Lord.
You ain't seen the best.
We're a minute in and there's no reference to God or Jesus yet. I'm feeling a
Yeah.
little bit
Yeah. What the hell, Andrew?
dejected.
Listen. I'm a Christian rapper, but I'm a
Right.
new age Christian rapper.
Ah.
Not everything I do needs to, you know, directly reference the
Sure.
Lord.
So-
I'm using my music as a way to
To uplift.
you know, to uplift and like show his work.
Let's get to the YouTube Shorts ad campaign that you put together because I think Andrew made a sketch that actually really encompasses that like, you know, I'm a new age Christian rapper. It's a little bit different.
Right.
We'll get to that one. Let's just watch a couple before that. So this was the beginning of the campaign.
Homie, I'm from the east side, but I got love for the west. I'm from WV. That's the state that I rap. All these other local rappers,
That is the
be
state you
thinking
rap.
they are the best. But hold on, have patience, cause you ain't seen the best yet.
All right.
Okay.
So that's a good start. Second video. So I think you wanted to switch it up on this one. So let's watch.
I did.
Homie,
Yeah.
I'm from the
Alright.
east side, but I got love for the west. I'm from WV.
Yeah, so you can see I'm wearing a different sweatshirt here. I'm mixing it up a bit.
Yeah.
So then Andrew, the song came out and he released a little teaser for it to try and push people back to the video. So
Homie, I'm from the east side, but I got love for the west.
Yeah, but there's a little, there's a little more movement in this. It's
Yeah,
a little, it's a
there
little
is.
Yeah,
more,
yeah,
More personality.
kinetic. You know,
Yeah.
there's stuff moving.
yeah.
Here.
Right. Why are you just doing this one clip?
Well, I mean that is the selling point of the song. That's easily my best work. You
Right.
know?
This
The-
next
your
one's a little
The
different.
rhythm, the meter,
Erect the
the
breast.
rhyme scheme, everything about it is, it's just it's really showcasing where I'm going
Yeah.
as an artist.
Right. Okay.
This next one's
Okay.
even more different though. Like he really
Oh.
switched it up on this one.
All right. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the sketch. So buckle in.
I'm bugged.
Yo, you make music? Yeah, man. Oh,
You do make
what kind of
music.
music you make? Well, I'm actually a rapper. Oh yeah? You rap like Young Boy or Polo G or Eminem or something? Actually, I'm a Christian rapper. A Christian rapper?
That's true.
Man, get out of here with all that. Well, actually, if you would take the time to listen, it's not what you expect. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear no music about Jesus, bro. If you give me a chance, I
True, they're
promise
not.
I'll prove you wrong, bro.
He's
I
about to give him a
promise.
chance, bro.
Alright, play me something.
Homie, I'm from the east side, but I got love.
Sometimes you got to put yourself out there. It's,
Hey.
it's a little different than the music I make,
Right,
but I think
yeah.
it gets the point across that people should give
Yeah.
Christian rap a try.
Yeah. The word is
Especially
Jesus,
white
not like
Christian
Eminem.
rappers. I think white people get enough shit in today's woke world. And so just
For
being
real.
a white rapper out there, getting people to listen to me,
It's
do
definitely an uphill
spit my
battle.
Right.
bars, and just keep
Right.
praising the Lord with the music I
Praising
make.
the Lord. And,
Yeah, yeah.
You're right. Whites, you whites definitely need more representation in today's society, especially in
I
music.
think so.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah, I think so.
an uphill battle that I really hope you win.
I saw Avatar. While
You can
y'all were
dive into that
traveling
shit.
the world,
Avatar.
I saw Avatar.
The Last
And I didn't
Sex
just see
Bender.
Avatar. I was in Avatar because I saw Avatar in what I thought only existed in Universal Studios.
Oh.
I saw it in 4D.
Yeah, you got spit on by Big
40s.
Bluey or whatever his name is.
Doplex isn't far off
Famous
like that.
Avatar character, Big
Bro,
Blue.
Big Bluey.
yeah.
If they named the characters shit like Big Bluey, I'd actually remember their fucking names.
Yeah, I'd go watch that.
Because I
shit.
definitely, it's one of those movies I came out of at the other side being like, that was really cool, and I do not remember anyone's
Yeah.
names.
I liked the first Avatar. I only ever saw it once when it was in theaters like 2009.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I saw
Same.
the shit out of this one. I was in it. And no joke, I knew nobody but fucking Jake Sully by the fucking end of it.
Yeah.
Even
Who's
Jake
the,
Sully,
who's the main guy.
Right.
isn't that a character from Monsters Inc. as well? Like, I feel like, that's Jake
Yeah,
Sully.
right. Dude, I
Yeah,
thought
it
the
is
same
Sully.
thing. I was like, fucking.
That's why I was going to say Jake Sully before, and I was like, nah, that doesn't sound right.
But that's
I think
really
it's
the
a
only
Monsters
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else, like I walked out of that loving it, and I thought of that meme because I was like, man, why does everyone talk so much shit? And I was like, wait, no, that is true.
is
I
true.
don't know what Big
Yeah.
Bluey's real name was.
It's kind of arbitrary, but I feel like I sometimes rate movies by A, how many of the characters' names I remember, and B,
Oh,
if I
right.
had to get up to piss during it.
That is a
Yeah.
good,
Oh,
good
yeah.
gauging on whether or not a movie is like actually interesting. Avatar, it's got like star power behind it. Like, you got like the visuals and like, it'll keep you entertained even if you don't remember.
It doesn't
any of
really
the
have
names.
star power though.
They have the Jack Champion in that
Yeah,
movie.
Andrew. If anyone has seen Avatar: Way of Water or whatever, the human like monkey kid in it that like acts like a fucking deranged animal is a person that Andrew went to college with.
Wait,
A
really?
personal
Yeah,
friend of
no, he-
Andrew's.
Yeah, no,
well,
no,
actually, I never personally met him. He worked on a film that Courtney worked on, so Courtney
Yeah.
Oh,
knows
sure.
him,
I
and
see.
he's apparently a dickhead.
With a name like Jack Champion, but I saw it in 4D. It was like there was smell-o-vision, that like they were pumping scents into the theater.
Yo!
There was
Insane.
When the
there
avatars
was
are
mist
throwing their
things built
feces.
into the ceiling for rain, and then there was water built into the back of seats to like shoot spurts at you.
Oh.
There was things in the seat where like if someone got shot with an arrow, it would like jab you in the back, and like it didn't
stab
hurt,
you.
but it was like it was it's kind of scary the first time it
One
happened.
of
It
those
was
hit me in
crazy.
the kidney when I was little. I was in a 4D thing and it just like jabbed me and I was like, oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few of
But
those that are like
the
jump scares
seats-
almost.
Yeah,
Like, did that,
dude, Shrek 4D, the spiders. Dude, when I was a kid, that
Yeah,
scared the
yeah.
fuck out of me because they come out
Yeah,
under the
release
seat and
500
tickle your
real
ankles.
spiders.
Yeah.
Anyway, James, continue.
It also did have stuff at the bottom that would like mess with your feet,
Yeah.
which was each time a new thing happened, I felt like a ape like that got dropped on like a foreign planet, just
Yeah.
like terrified. Of,
I don't blame
So
you.
like those people when movies first came out and they thought the train was actually gonna like come out of the screen and fucking kill them.
yeah, yeah.
The movie was in
Every time
black
you
and
guys
That
would
was
white.
sit close to be like, it's real.
The seats were like 6 seats per like little section, and they were on these like crazy hydraulics, and like
Yeah.
they can like mimic like real G-force. I have no idea how it's possible, but those seats like moved. Like my grandparents were like, "Oh, do you think like we've never been to? Do you think we should?" I was like, "Bro, you'll die. Don't you can't. You cannot do it.
You
Pass
will literally
away.
pass
You
away.
can't do it. I love you, but we can't lose you to
I
the
wanna
4D
see Bluey.
avatar. I wish they would do 4D without the 3 dimension because the glasses
Yeah.
still suck and like that
Oh,
isn't really
right.
fun. It's easily the best 3D I've ever seen done, but it's
Yeah.
still not an enjoyable experience. But I got in pretty late, and the 4D was the trailers were catered to the 4D thing, so the trailers
cool.
had 4D.
Oh,
Like the chairs
interesting.
went and the mist and the smell.
Interesting.
So it sounds really cool, right? Until you don't get there for the first fucking coming attraction,
Oh,
because there's
right.
30 minutes of them, and you walk up with a popcorn and a soda. I had a bottle of water, but you walk up like arms full of shit.
Yeah.
You walk up all these steps, you get to your seat, and your seat won't stop like bucking fucking all over
And
the
it's
place,
just that
and spitting
fucking-
water at you and fucking
Yeah.
hitting you with lavender scents that are way too concentrated because you're
You
not
get
in the
hit
right
with
position.
what's
Now
her
your
name that
popcorn
Andrew
tastes
likes?
like lavender.
Marissa
Yeah.
Menudo that Andrew likes. That she comes out, you smell her fucking
Oh yeah,
pussy.
Maria Menudo.
Yeah, she farts at her pussy and fucking.
The whole entire theater just goes like,
But it finally died down, and it went to like one of those screens where it's like, this preview has been rated G for,
gay.
Gee, forget.
and I like scramble into the seat, and I put the popcorn down, and I put the drink in the drink holder, and I try to. The seats are a little bit smaller because there's the whole mechanism, and they're higher off the ground. The bottom of the seat is 1.5 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
And there's footwells you have to put your feet in to get into the
shit.
seat.
Oh, interesting.
So I put my shit down. I try to jump into the seat and like turn in midair, and then the fucking Top Gun Maverick ad comes on. And it's just like
turns into
oh, and the seat like flies backwards, and my popcorn flies out of the fucking seat onto the floor, and I like fall down.
You're just in the Family Guy death pose after the Top Gun Maverick trailer.
But I had to wait 2 minutes to get into the seat again because I was like horrified,
Yeah.
and all my popcorn fell on the floor.
It's like something from fucking Harry Potter, like a book you have to like beat to death
Oh,
until
yeah.
you can read it or something. It's like,
Yeah,
it's like you have to
exactly.
like wrangle this enchanted chair
Yeah.
because it's not behaving.
That's kind of what it felt like.
Yeah.
That's
But it was so funny.
Yeah. That's still cool though.
I would definitely go see more movies like that, but it's
Yeah.
like very specific experiences that, like, if it was something I really cared about, like, I probably wouldn't, or at least the first time, just
Yeah.
because it is a very different experience and it's cool, but like, Avatar isn't a comedy movie, but that was the most I've ever laughed during a movie at a theater.
Just from like the experience of it.
It's such a goofy, funny experience,
Yeah.
and it adds to it, but it also takes from it a little bit because you're in this dramatic moment, and like you get really immersed. Like there's rain hitting you in the face, and they're doing this stealth sequence, and like the chair has calmed down, and there's air flying out at you, and there's little air things by your feet that are like
Cool.
managing the temperature, and like it's really cool. And then someone like a tree branch breaks and the whole chair like fucking slams you into the wall, and it's like
Bucks you out.
it takes you out just a little bit.
Somebody gets shot in the head and it just like thunk.
I also saw Avatar, and I had probably the most chaotic movie experience of my life.
Yeah.
Without even having the chair fucking buck me out. We go there, the screen just goes black halfway through the trailers, but keeps playing sound. So we're like,
Then
what
Sonic
this is cool.
EXE comes
And
out.
and everyone's laughing. Yeah, it's such a creepy.
Yeah, you have an avatar, but Bluey comes up with red eyes.
His eyes are fucking pulled out. I remember this happened back in like fucking 2006 or something. Cause we went to see Daddy Daycare in theaters.
Bruh.
And I remember
Adam said
that's a minute ago.
That happened as well, but I guess back then the projectors were like not digital; they were still analog. So like it was like the projector was just legit fucked. Like they couldn't restart projector.exe.
Yeah.
So they literally, I remember when we saw Daddy Daycare and it fucked it. They literally just gave everyone tickets, being like, "Hey, sorry, here's free tickets. Come back."
Like
it was like
watch
2 free
Daddy
tickets to movies or
Daycare
whatever, which is nice. But
Yeah, that's fucked.
I mean, we just couldn't see a movie that day, and I was like really excited. Anyway. Thought that was gonna happen, but then I just heard some bitch on the fucking walkie-talkie being like, "Oh, yeah, it's not fucking working," and then some guy's like, "How about now?" And it came back on. So that was the first thing. I was like, "All right."
Yes, Daddy
Took the dick out of the CD drive on the computer. That was fucking. All right, how about now?
Oh, yeah, so he's just tapping random keys on the keyboard while keeping the walkie-talkie on.
Yeah, he puts the phone next to it, makes it set, but he's trying to just pull his cock out. It's stuck.
His foreskin is just like wrapped around the thing that they play the tapes on. It's just like,
So he has to come with the hedge cutters.
like, what's all that screaming? He's like, is it working now? He's like, yeah.
Yep.
I just have to stand very, very still for the next 3 hours.
Dude, of all the
back my
foreskin on the screen.
it's so funny because
just project.
That happened, and then these 2 fucking guys sat behind us, and then they talked the whole movie.
Yeah.
But they were far away enough that, like, if I was to get up and say, like, "Hey, can you please shut the fuck up?" I would have to, like, get out of my seat.
Right.
yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
Or I shout over everyone, which, like, is equally awkward.
Yeah.
So I just
you gotta
stopped
bean him with a quarter at the end of the show.
I should. I literally was so mad. I was like actually enraged at how much they were talking, and just like at a normal fucking volume.
Yeah, I hate
fucking
that.
hate
That's
when
so
happens.
crazy.
So that
I
happened.
hate
And I was
that.
like, well, this sucks. And then on top of it, then like an hour and a half into this 3-hour long movie, just like 8 people show up, like and start like going to their chairs. I'm like, I feel like you guys have missed something. Like I missed a bit of the movie here.
No, we just want to watch the credits.
And then they like left like half an hour later and came back with popcorn and shit. And then a fucking usher came and kicks them all out. They were all teenagers.
Oh,
so I think what had happened is they'd gone to another movie and then were like, "Oh, let's just slip into this one here." Got it, all good. And they were like, "Oh, sweet, this is easy as. Well, let's just go get some more popcorn and come back." And then they obviously spotted like they got 2 ballsy, saw like, what the fuck, these cuds, you know, and then so they got kicked out. And of course they make like the biggest fuss of like they stomp on every stair as they walk down.
God.
As we're like trying to watch this fucking movie, and I was like, what is happening? This sucks.
I remember when you're like 16 thinking that's such like a defiant move, but it's like now you're 20 something looking at it, it's like, dude, you're such a loser.
You're so
Like
exactly.
just leave, dude.
You little
You
big
just like
you
made
baby.
a
Suck.
movie annoying for about 12 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The during mine there was a guy that I don't think could handle the sauce. Like 20 minutes into the movie, this like 40-something-year-old bald guy just like gets up and his wife's like trying to like talk to him and like pull him back, and he just goes for 3 hours while his whole family enjoys the 4D and stands with his like arm on the wall and just like stands in the walkway watching the movie.
Fuck, that's funny. What a loser.
Just go do anything else.
Like you could. It's just such a funny like dad moment where it's like, well, I'm not gonna ruin this for them, but I guess I'm just gonna stand until my knees give out on the fucking walkway and try and enjoy this.
It's not like you don't have the
Go sit
option
down,
to just
man.
watch the movie normally. You know, like they could have just gone to the regular theater and just sat down in normal chairs.
No, I think he didn't expect it, and then was
I
the
see.
4D was like way more than what was comfortable for him.
Why is this robot tickling my penis?
Yeah, he got the taint. He got like the little taint shot when the arrow hits them in the balls.
There's only one in
"All right,
every
this is too
4D
gay."
theater.
Yeah, a little blue hand comes out and jacks him off. He's like, wait a second.
Cummed a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, he cummed a little and got embarrassed.
Better
He's
be
like,
a girl
oh,
avatar.
no. These goddamn liberal theaters.
Are you a girl?
Yeah, they need a
No, I'm gay
5D
now.
where they fucking fuck your ass with a dildo.
The 5D.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Our audience can finally feel what I felt.
for real.
You reminded me before someone who talking about like seeing the foreskin on the projector. When I went and saw Dune, there's a bit in it where like, if you haven't seen Dune, I won't spoil it, but there's like some spooky magic that happens like at one point early on in the movie where it's like these like creepy whispers and like weird stuff happening on the screen, like light effects and all this shit. And in the corner of the screen, there was like this shadow of a person. And I was like, oh, it's like the creepy witch lady he's talking to is like creepily spying on him, because there's all this other weird shit happening on the screen at the same time. And I was talking to Emily afterwards. I was like, man, that was a really fucking cool shot. And she was like, no, there's just someone standing up in the aisle in front of the projector.
Oh my god.
But I thought it was really cool. Like, it fit the scene perfectly, and it made him feel like he was being watched by this like shadow figure or something in the corner.
Maybe they couldn't do the effect in post, so they just had to do it practically.
Yeah.
They sent the guy to every movie theater for every showing that perfectly had to choreograph his fucking head.
Yeah.
With the Dune movie.
That'd be impressive though.
Oh my. That was one of my
Let's pitch that to Denny V.
so
Denny, hire some people.
Pitch that to Denny.
To Denny's.
Every Denny's.
Yeah, pitch it to
Play
Denny's.
Dune on every
Guys,
Denny's
stand up.
ceiling.
Have a little guy in all your pancakes.
A little shadow man in your
I'm the
pancakes.
Denny's pancake guy.
I'm gonna look at you while you eat it.
Would you fucking
Shadow
kill
man.
the Denny's
Fred the
pancake
Pussy
guy?
Monster.
I would kill the Denny's pancake guy.
Yeah.
If it was legal
Who
too.
is? I don't know what the Denny's pancake guy is.
The Denny's
We just
pancake
made
No, we're
guy.
just saying if,
He's an
if
urban
there was the
legend.
same thing as the
legend.
June thing, but it was a little guy who
Yeah,
sits
he's-
on your pancakes.
Sits on.
Would you fucking
Where
kill
did the
him?
pancakes come from?
Because they're at
The
Denny's.
Denny's kitchen, obviously.
Yeah, obviously they
Made
bake
hot
them
and
right
ready.
in.
As a big
Fuck.
juicy foreigner, can I just ask what the fuck is happening in America right now? Because you guys have like chemical tankers exploding,
know, but I
Chinese
like
weather
it.
balloons, UFOs. Like what? You guys
Not
got
the
some
chemical
crazy
tank.
shit popping
That's
off.
fucked. Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
I mean that was just corporate lobbying and deregulation. I hope they all fucking fall on a spike mouth first. The UFO shit, I'm fucking with it, dude.
Yeah.
Either World War III with China, and I'm going to prison, and all the draft dodgers are, prison's gonna be fucking popping for a few
Yeah,
years.
we're hanging out. We're
Or
vibing.
the aliens are coming and fucking my ass, which is basically just what you do in prison anyway.
Oh,
So
the
both
aliens.
either way, I'm getting fucked in the ass.
I mean,
so I'm chilling.
yeah. Oh, you
You're
already
like
got
the end
fucked
of
in the
LEG.
ass earlier before
Yeah,
we got
exactly.
here.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
I mean,
Yeah, so we're ready.
yeah, we're ready.
I am at least.
Oh yeah, no, the
I can take anything.
why didn't we just flip? The UFO stuff was us.
Yeah. We should have ran with that.
That was us.
Yeah, we should have ran with
yeah,
that.
why didn't we run
Yeah,
with
what
that?
the
That was-
fuck? Yeah, goddamn.
Yeah, great season 3 promo.
Yeah, it was like
we
right.
got shot. We sent a probe to America. Got shot down by the Alaskan military.
Yeah.
And then we sent another one, and it happened again. And then we sent another one, and it happened
It
again.
happened again. We're getting really tired of the U.S. military,
Yeah.
to be frank.
We're tired of being
Dude,
a
that
Taco
fucking-
Bellion.
The Chinese spy balloon thing is the funniest fucking shit too. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like this is the most conspicuous fucking like. Hey, let's put a big white balloon you
Just
can see
in
from
the sky.
You can see with the naked eye.
But what are they spying on us for? What do they need to see?
How do they get to the Crunchwrap Supreme so crunchy?
They're like, okay, George Bush owns that farm. Elon Musk owns that building.
Do you think they flew over and were like, where are the white women at?
It's just run by James White. Actually, we probably should give a James White update. At some
Oh,
point.
yeah. He got divorced.
Well, I don't know if he did. He just cryptically tweeted out the word divorce. with nothing
That's
else.
true.
No,
Well,
he tweeted something else though,
there was
right?
a
That
whole
like
series
tied
of
into it
tweets.
too.
Yeah, there was a whole series of
Yeah,
tweets.
so-
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I will never see Peter again.
Yeah, Charles Peter is gone.
He said, I'm bad at 6. And then he said,
bad
he
at
said I'll never
6.
be good at 6. It is my fate.
Sorry, I didn't make you come, babe. It's fate.
Yeah.
It would be funny if he tweeted like, I'm divorced, I'll never see Charles again, I'm bad at 6, and then for the first time in like 3 months he tweets like 0 days since last M ... which is him like because he's always talking about how he doesn't masturbate
Yeah.
anymore.
And there was one time where he said like he bought like a really funny game that had like I don't know, it was like the Simpsons Hit and Run, or it was something
Yeah.
stupid like that. But he said that's like it implied as though he jerked off to like the Simpsons Hit and Run. I wish I could remember the game because it was something dumb like that. He's like, it's now
Yeah.
0 days since I've bought game and ...
Coincidentally, I bought Simpsons Hit and Run.
And M.
I like to imagine that he found a Jordan Peterson video or something about like become recycling and not playing, like don't waste your life on video games and
Yeah.
shit. Like, cause it is really funny that he sweared off video games and masturbation. Like that's such. Anyone that we know that did that or something like online, it would be such a like
Yeah, it's
chud,
such-
like
Yeah.
it's such a red pilled thing to do, you
Right.
know, like.
I'm gonna start going to church. I'm gonna start exercising.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna start eating
This is
more
gonna
red
make me not a
meat.
huge piece of shit.
We're gonna buy an NFT.
I only eat elk.
I'm gonna get really into crypto.
Yeah.
And then I'll
Guy who
finally get
gets
to kiss
really
a
into
girl.
crypto in 2023.
Yeah, I'm gonna start a sports drink.
I'm gonna start drop shipping.
Oh yeah, that's a key element for sure. He kind of
Yeah,
does that. He like drop ships his really terrible videos.
Hey, welcome back
Hey.
to whatever. Here's some questions. I've got one here from Unofficial Bay. Something I think about quite often. What is your favorite limited time / retired fast food item? I'm still mad the beefy crunch burrito hasn't made a comeback at
agree.
Taco Bell.
I'm with you.
This isn't a crazy one by any stretch, but McDonald's used to do this thing called the deluxe cheeseburger. It's literally just a cheeseburger with lettuce and mayonnaise, as well as tomato
right.
sauce and the normal shit.
Yeah.
There was a wee while where they had them for $2, which was cheaper than an actual cheeseburger, even though it had more.
Yeah.
And there was no limit to them. So I remember after school, I'd go there and get like 2 or 3 of those, and like
Nice.
a fucking they also had like a sour apple slushy thing, like a frozen Coke slushy thing,
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
$1. So that one too.
Yeah.
I think it was a Shrek flavor, like Shrek themed one, because like Shrek 2 or 3 had just come out at the time. And I'll just go, and so I get like a whole big ass meal for like $5, and that was fucking epic. So now, if I want a deluxe cheeseburger, I have to custom order one that's like $6, and I feel like I'm
Yeah.
It's
It's
just
yeah,
not
such a
worth it at
fucking
that point for
yeah.
McDonald's.
That's mine anyway.
Yeah, it's crazy how
Yeah, I
expensive
think
fast
mine would
food is.
also be McDonald's. It was like a couple months max.
The Big Mac wrap.
It was like a spicy chicken McGriddle.
Oh.
It was a different.
They
thing
still
of
do
chicken
that.
Than anything. Really?
Hey, this is how the South does it, bro.
Looks
They're
like-
doing the chicken
That's how the
biscuit.
South does it.
When you
They
Southern
are
style
100%
chicken
still doing the
biscuit.
chicken biscuit.
That's so upsetting
Because
that I
the
can't find
chicken
it anywhere
McGriddle
else.
goes hard as shit.
Man,
It
yo,
goes
I'm loving
insane.
it.
It's like a spicy chicken waffles kind of thing. It's so good, and I can't find
Yeah,
it
it's like-
anywhere.
It's like the thing that they use for the chicken sandwiches, but a little smaller, a little more breaded and spicy. And then they put it. I don't know if they have the McGriddle in Australia, but it's two hot cakes, so like thick pancakes that have been injected with syrup,
Oh.
and that's the bun.
I
And
was
then they
gonna
put the
try
shit in the
one.
middle.
I was going to
It's
try when I came over. I just remember we were going to get one, but we didn't for some reason. The opportunity never came up again, which I was really gutted about because
Dude,
they
Time you're in the
look
States.
fucking good.
Yeah.
We'll get
They
you a
reintroduced the
McGriddle.
McGriddle, and it like 5 years ago when I was in shape, and I was like, all right, I'm in really good shape. I can let myself go a little bit. They introduced the McGriddle, and it just immediately catapulted me into oblivion.
James
I was
like-
eating a
It's
McGriddle
there.
a day for like 3 weeks.
We're going to
It was all
McDonald's.
over.
They're so good. It's
Dude,
probably
McGriddles
a good
are-
thing
Yeah.
that
They're
I don't have
illegal.
them up here.
Yeah,
It's
they should
fucked
be
how good
illegal.
they
They're
should be.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good I didn't have one then. Otherwise, I mightn't have left.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Emily. I'm staying in the States.
I'm sticking
McGriddle
here.
Nation.
The-
I found a new love.
I think
Kudos calls Emily. He's just like,
We're going to McDonald's.
Then I show her how the South does it.
hey,
it should,
mine would probably both
I'm gonna show
be
you how the South does.
mine would probably both be Wendy's. Not even because Wendy's is my favorite, but
Wendy's do
Let's
be going
go.
in.
Wendy's back in the day used to do yellow. Used to do yellow packaging, and
Yellow
everything just
burger.
tasted way better than back when they were doing yellow.
Yeah.
The French fries were different. The burgers was different. Yellow Wendy's went insanely hard. The Frosties were way better. But I would say if I had to just go for an item, this was after yellow Wendy's. But Wendy's used to do this thing called the chicken snack wrap, and
Ooh.
most places were doing that for a while. Like,
Yeah.
but McDonald's, one of my friends got one at McDonald's. He bit into it. The chicken was fucking red on the inside. It was not cooked. It was insane. But Wendy's never did us like that, and it was just it was this beautiful little wrap with just like a little spicy piece of fried chicken,
Yeah.
and some mayonnaise and cheese and lettuce. Just basic as fuck. But they were like 99 cents. So and they weren't that bad for you. They were like a couple 100 calories a piece, which like isn't terrible. So
Yeah.
me and my friends would get fucked up and then go to Wendy's at like midnight We would just like walk to the Wendy's like through the woods. It would just be like the Wendy's on the other side on a highway.
Through the Wendy's,
And
through the woods.
we just walk in. We'd walk up to the drive-through at like midnight and just get like 45 chicken snack wraps, and the boys would feast.
I love prefacing this with, they're not that bad for you. So we would get fucked
We
up.
would get
and order
45 of them.
Yeah.
45 each.
Yeah.
No, it would be like five or six of us. We get like 20 of them and just be like,
Yeah.
let's fucking go. This
Yeah,
is
yeah. That's awesome. Fuck this.
So I do miss those. I don't know why they took them away.
I mean, fast food they just
they're
be
fire.
they just be dwindling down their menus. As a
'em back,
Taco
Wendy.
Bell connoisseur,
Taco Bell sucks.
That's not true. As a Taco Bell connoisseur,
Not true.
I'm very
Stop.
used to items being discontinued all the fucking time. Literally, like every
Yeah,
week
dude,
they take
Taco
something
Bell
out.
is the undisputed.
It's their
king of
strategy.
discontinuing shit.
It is though. Like that's the thing. It's totally a fucking scam. Like even like I'm not even like a big fan of their nacho fries, but like the fact that they kind of
Dude,
have
their
this
nacho fries
weird.
go hard.
Well, like they're okay, but I mean, it's just they do this thing. It's like the fucking Big Mac thing, where like we're taking this away, and you're never gonna get a taste, so you better come in and buy them.
They took the Big Mac away.
No,
Bro, and it works.
the fucking McRib or whatever it was.
Because
Oh,
I
yeah.
go
The
in there and
McRib. I
get-
hate the McRib.
Me too. That
I
shit's
get
fucking
the
plastic.
nacho fries when they
McRibs
come
suck.
back. I get excited. I'm hype.
Right, but that's the thing. That's the fucking consumer
They got
brain.
you,
It's
Andrew.
like yeah,
They
it's
got
like
me.
they got
I'm
you,
not
dude.
gonna. I
Yeah.
can't even pretend they don't. They
I
got
don't-
me right by the nuts.
I don't even bother with that shit. Like if because it's so obviously a scam. It's just like
You said that so
Don't
like.
I don't
don't
eat the
even
nacho
bother
fries
with
out of
that
principle, dude.
I don't even look Mr.
It's
Bell
almost
in the
convinced
eyes.
for me.
But for me, it's
the first
probably,
time you've actually been like emotionally invested.
Yeah, I am. That's the
anything.
thing. That's the thing. They took away the Mexican pizza. They brought
Dude,
it
the
back.
nacho
Shout
fries
out.
are so mid though.
Yeah, the nacho fries. They're like they're
they're
just
soggy
fries.
as
with,
fuck.
like-
They're like the fries you get at Wawa.
yeah, exactly. For me though, it's the double decker
Wawa,
taco.
yeah.
That's where my brain's at. The double.
What's that?
The double
'Cause I
decker
feel
taco.
like they have so many double deckers.
Well,
Is that the one that's got the cheese layer and then the
No, that's-
the second bit
that's
section?
the-
Isn't
That's
that
the
they be putting a
quesarito.
chalupa inside a
Yeah,
gordita, and then it's a
quesarito.
fucking what's that? A
Exactly.
quadruple lecker
well,
fucking
that's the
taco?
thing. They make it complicated. The double decker taco was like as simple as it gets. It was a normal ass taco, and then they just
With an
spread
extra shell.
yeah. Well, no, it's like a crunchy taco, and then they take a soft taco and they like spread beans on it, and then they stick it to it. So it's just like you have two tortillas.
Oh no,
It's-
they have that here.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah, I know they do because when you sent me the menu,
Isn't
I was
that a
pissed.
gordita?
The gordita is a little bit different. Well, here's the thing. I asked if they could just do a double decker and replace the cheese with beans, and they said
That
no.
makes us very
It's all
passionate about
basically
I
this.
am.
the same thing.
This upsets me.
It's all basically the same thing.
It is. You could put every Taco Bell item in a blender and it would still
But it's
taste like
epic.
one thing. It's epic. It's all about
Yeah.
the
It
tastes
textures.
like one thing.
Taco Bell is all texture for me. It's like it's all tastes the same, but it's what kind of texture I'm in the mood for, and that's why I
think
fuck
that's
with
fair.
it.
Well, okay, but we see me and Doplex.
Me and
Me and
Toby.
Toplex.
Me and Toby.
Me and Toplex.
Toby.
Big taco, but we seem to disagree on the items we like quite a bit. Because I think the grilled cheese burrito goes hard as
Mid,
shit.
fucking mid, disgusting even.
And then this man's
Sound
over
like
here
Trump.
like, hey man, try the,
It's the worst
fucking
ever.
black beans in a tortilla. And that's it.
Ask
And
the,
I'm like,
the
"What do you
man
mean?"
behind the counter to shit in a tortilla and feed it to you.
Now that's that good shit.
Dude, remember when they made the taco where the outside was a fucking chicken melted into a
Dude, that shit
shell?
was so fucking good.
Dude, see,
Yeah.
that's the shit I won't even fuck with. Like that, like that's like the way that I can't remember what you said, but like that makes me like to think that
Eat
a
with your
thing
hands.
existed. A thing existed. It was born unto this world by the love of God
Yeah.
and Jesus Christ. And then they
Christ.
they
They turn it
stuffed it
into
in
a
a cage, they
containment
beat
Yeah.
it, they ate all of its eggs, and then they took it right when it was
They
a
turned it
breath
into a
from fucking
receptacle.
death.
Yeah.
When it was an inch from the ultimate paradise
Yeah.
of afterlife. And then they chopped its fucking head off, let it run
You
around
are
and
a
laughed at it.
bull now.
Then took its body and they put it into a machine that turned it into a you. And then they put other fucking animals in it.
You're a tortilla now.
That's so fucked.
Do you guys ever have the double down at KFC?
Oh, isn't that like that's kind of the same thing, right?
That's when you drive up to the window and you call them a slur.
No, that's a double. Anyway, let's move on. No, but there was the double down was like where the same thing where it's like a sandwich.
Yeah.
But the
Sandwich.
It's like
the
inside
buns
out.
are chicken.
Yeah.
And I guess there's no chicken
Oh.
inside of it. So
Yeah.
technically it's vegetarian.
Right.
But it was like 2 pieces of chicken breast and then like cheese like bacon and like sauce or something.
Yeah. Well, that's basically
And
what the chicken taco is. It's just they put the sauce in the chicken. So
I'm
you're just
sure
eating a
that's
piece of
probably
chicken.
all right in like
Yeah.
New Zealand or Australia, but American KFC that will give you like Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yes,
immediately.
100%.
You will not recover from that.
Yeah.
It was such a like not controversial and like that it pissed people off, but it was like on the news and shit. Where people were like, what the fuck is this thing?
Right.
They're killing our children.
Because it was like just one of the cunts was like 1,000 calories or something. Like it's so
insane.
bad. And I remember my friend, she worked at KFC and she like brought me home one. And I remember I ate it and I felt like high afterwards.
Yeah.
Or like just my body was not used to that much salt and
Well, it's
fat.
probably your heart
Like,
slowing
dude,
down
yes.
and your brain not getting blood anymore. That's why you felt high.
Yeah, my arteries just immediately clogged.
Yeah. Another one for me. I don't know if you boys ever had the mac and Cheetos from Burger King.
Dude, don't even. Just stop
goes
speaking.
What
in.
are you
If you
saying?
say that you like that, I'm hanging
Hold
up
on,
the call.
listen. Hear me out. They take macaroni
Stop.
and cheese. Listen, they take macaroni and cheese, right? They form it into like a big Cheeto puff, but it's made of mac and cheese, and they bread it in
back when you
Cheeto
smoked
dust.
weed?
Well, yes, but they take
Interesting. I
they
wonder
take
if there's
these
any
mac and
correlation
cheese puffs, they bread it in fucking Cheeto dust, and then they deep fry it. So then you bite into like these Cheetos, but on the inside it's mac and cheese.
And you like that.
It's weird. It's weird because it's one of those things where like when I first saw it, I was like, that sounds fucking foul, right? But me and my buddy, we got them like as a meme because we worked together and there was a Burger King in our same parking lot. We ended up getting mac and Cheetos every fucking day. And like it turned
into your McGriddle.
yeah, and it turned into this thing where it was just like I remember one day we were just like, why the fuck are we eating this so often? Like it just, you felt like garbage afterwards, but it just felt like the culmination of like Americans thinking of how can we fuck over our people in food form.
You're about to lower the national fucking death age or whatever on us for that. Like
eating mac and cheese.
a month straight, dude. You just knocked like 5 years off the average.
Be honest though, how funny would those be to drop on a car from an overpass?
Yeah, 100%. We did used to throw them. We would buy them just to throw them because it just disintegrate into noodle.
I like because that's exactly what I would do.
Fucking
Like,
degenerate.
not the overpass thing. I would never do that.
Doplex be throwing rocks off, or Kudos be throwing rocks off overpasses and killing families.
I did it, but I would buy one of those and throw them.
Nobody
really
died.
hard just to
Yeah.
see it explode.
Yeah,
That would make me laugh.
exactly. Yeah.
That would be
Okay, I
funny.
will
Or like
say,
leave it in a toilet, unflushed,
Bro,
fully
Kudos-
formed.
Kudos, these motherfuckers was giving us shit for even saying that we enjoy Burger King at all and saying that it has any. And you went for a month straight and ate fucking mac
Eating
and
what sounds like
Cheetos.
the worst
worst
possible
thing
be
Burger
doing.
King has ever made. I will say though.
Wait,
Sheetz
oh wait, no,
has these
Doplex, you
things
like
called-
you like Burger
Yeah, I
King.
like-
Never
I
mind.
like Burger
And
King.
only Andrew did.
Yeah, I like Burger King.
Well, I still stand by that.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
And I didn't eat the mac and cheese, whatever the fuck.
Mac
they
and
That's,
call
if
Cheetos.
it.
anyone here would have admitted to eating mac and Cheetos, I would have thought it was Andrew. No offense.
I mean, you're not completely wrong.
You eat gas station
I
food,
think
dude.
I deserve at least that Doplex should have been a close second in who you expected.
Right.
Me and Doplex are
We do
pretty
be
much
eating
on
I
the
gas
wouldn't
same
have expected
page.
any of us to have touched those. I
Listen,
would have, but I would.
The theme song was catchy. The theme song for Mac and
You
Cheetos
give
was
Doplex
catchy.
too much leeway when it comes to being a garbage food man. Me and Doplex are on the
Hey.
same page when it
We
comes
do
to
be
garbage
eating
food.
garbage. We do be
you
eating
guys,
garbage.
Doplex did it out of necessity. You did it out of fucking love.
I don't think he did. I think maybe
Doplex was in Mexico. All he could get was a dead guy in a gutter or a mac and Cheeto.
That is true.
You just rocked up to a gas station and bought fucking fish. You're
Listen,
like, damn, this
Sheetz,
gas
Sheetz
station
does
fish
a
goes
really
hard.
good mac and cheese bite. Okay,
I'm gonna
not,
microwave
it's
this fish
sort
for
of the same thing. So
Have you guys got Orbeez?
Orbeez? Like those
Like
little
the
balls?
toy?
those, yeah, the little
No,
like
it's
a
jello
toy?
balls.
It's a food item you can get it at Burger King here, and they look
What's it
fucking
called?
disgusting.
It's called Orbeez?
Orbeez. So you
That's
get
that
it
thing
in like
that
a.
Mr. Beast filled his
Yeah,
yard
it's
with.
like Mark
Those
Rober,
like
like,
one of the
yeah.
first
I'm
big
gonna
Do you
things.
know
throw
what
my
those are?
nephew in a
No,
pool of this.
I got a picture here. So
Hopefully he
it's you
doesn't
get the. Oh no,
survive.
sorry, they're called bursties. Bursties. very
Bursties?
You
different.
motherfucker.
Wait, hold on. Explain
Do you get
explain what a
bursties?
burstie is. What's a burstie?
Are they
So
like
they're-
those things that are in Asian drinks?
Yeah, are they? Is it
Kind
boba?
of, yeah, kind of like tapiocas. They're like you get them in your frozen Coke or whatever, and they're like little balls of like I guess they're like you pop into them and they burst flavor, but they look fucking disgusting. They look like pustules.
Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah, no, we do have those.
Oh,
yeah, we have those at like
it's because
they
did the red and yellow fucking
it
combination.
looks like fucking
All of
like
the
acne.
colors
Why
are
would they
awful,
do
though.
that?
I got acne
Like,
on my
none of-
slushy.
That just looks
There you
like
go.
That's what it
Here's
looks
more
like.
colors.
it looks disgusting.
I would fuck with the blue and purple.
Yeah, I was
but
gonna
the
say
rest
blue and
do look
purple
pretty
do look
foul.
good.
Yeah, the blue and purple is all right, but that red and yellow, it literally just looks like shingles.
That's
Yeah.
sickening.
Like, it looks
yeah.
nasty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have those at like
Every
a
time I've
grocery
gone
store.
to get one, I'm like, nah.
What are those called in the? What are those called in the drinks? The fucking you
boba.
stab everyone. I
Boba?
stabbed a straw.
Boba,
Boba. Yeah,
Boba.
fucking. It's so crazy.
Boba
to think
these
about.
nuts.
Shut up.
Let's
Andrew, I got
fucking
there
go.
first.
Fucking yaddle. Fucking the boba. The boba trend was like going around, and it's crazy to think about like the ways you can like impact people on the internet. Because
Yeah.
some motherfucker tweeted that if you don't chew them, they'll kill you. The boba.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
that. Yeah.
And I was that hard, and I wanted to try it so bad, and that horrified me. And then like everyone I know is like, no, that's not. But I
Yeah.
still won't ever do boba for my entire
Dude,
life.
it's so good.
Just because I can't really remember if it was a joke or not
Yeah.
that guy tweeted.
No, I get. Well, here's the thing. Boba
and I
is
don't trust
is
it.
simply just like dough.
It's gonna kill me, bro.
Bro,
It's
unchewed
gonna
dough
kill
hits
me,
your
bro.
stomach. You don't know what's
I
gonna
guess
happen.
that's true. Yeah,
Exactly.
I'll put it this way: anything
Nah, I
you eat at
don't know.
McDonald's is probably killing you more than
that is true.
a
But someone
boba.
specifically
That's a
said
good
if you don't chew this, you have to be careful because the straws are really big, and if they go in and you don't chew them, you'll die. And I was like, well, you don't just make up something that specific.
That's true. I have
But you do.
yeah.
People don't make up things like that.
I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
that's what
Wouldn't
I'm
lie
saying.
on the internet.
Nobody would.
But
do
it like
something
scarred
that.
me. I'll never do boba. Giobi 10 and bed fails asks, what's the most fuckable item on the McDonald's menu?
Oh, easy. Come on, man. Easy.
I got mine off the
Yeah.
like immediately.
Alright.
I know it for
Go
sure.
ahead, spit it. Spit it.
Hit it.
Double cheeseburger.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
I was gonna say
Double
yeah,
cheeseburger,
that's
bro.
a good one.
I was gonna say
The way you
McGriddle,
can
but-
mold those
yeah.
because of that shitty bun,
Right.
you can turn those into shapes
That's
and they'll
true.
hold. You just turn that into a
Yeah.
little like almost hot dog shape,
Yeah.
and then you get burger on both sides, and the burgers are real greasy,
Yeah.
and you just fucking two-hand fuck it.
Yeah. Or a McFlurry. You know, they got the little hole on top.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say the milkshake or like a
Yeah.
McFlurry because it's got that
Bro,
little
your
hole
dick
in the
gonna
top.
fall
and you,
off.
I usually, well, I don't really want
Well, I'm
to
built
engage in
different.
simultaneous necrophilia and bestiality, so I feel like I would try and get like a burger without the meat and then just
Oh,
fuck
so
the
just
bun.
bread? Can you imagine?
Yeah,
Nah,
but
the
like bread
bun,
with like
dude.
mayonnaise or something.
Can I get one warmed bread with mayo? And if you don't mind, maybe cut a hole in the center.
No, you get
Please
a
don't ask
Big
why.
Mac. You get a Big Mac. You ask for an extra middle bun,
Oh.
so then you've got like layers.
Yeah.
And then you can pull the middle buns out so it looks like pussy.
Right.
lips.
You have a little fleshlight.
And then you fuck that
Oh.
with
Yeah.
no meat or lettuce.
big
keep the cheese.
brain.
You're so smart, kudos.
James isn't on
Nah, they
board with
make-
Big Mac fucking.
They make condoms out of fucking animal livers or whatever. That like
Well, they
that
used to. I
animal
don't
that
think
animal
they did
meat
it
is
anymore.
that animal. Yeah, maybe one day, but at some point they figured out that animal meat feels good on your dick. So I'm
Right.
not. I don't question the people.
If it
People
ain't
put in
broke,
the
don't
time to
fix it.
figure
Yeah.
that out, and I'm not questioning it. I'm fucking the
Exactly.
burger.
I'm fucking.
I'm fucking
the
two
bird.
dead fucking burgers.
Yeah.
In conclusion,
It's burger.
we're fucking the burger.
We fucking the burger.